everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Here we go.
It'll be the Wizzards off the tip. Here's Wright. Pass to Kuzma.
Nets foul. Nicholas Boston. First personal foul. First team foul.
Dinwiddie against Wright. Kuzma with the ball. 4 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Porzingis misses.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
Pass to Claxton. On the take, and it's good. 2 points. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Here's Claxton. Back to Johnson. Pass to Claxton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Beal. Spins. Outside Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. In transition, here they come. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And Washington with possession. Looking for their first basket of the game. Beal's shot is off. Here's Claxton, defended by Porzingis. Pass to Dinwiddie. Avdia pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Dinwiddie against Wright. Now here's Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Avdia. Lets the 3 fly. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's Bridges on the wing. Finney-Smith with it. Beal picks him up. Pass to Dinwiddie. And here's Bridges. From downtown. No luck on that one.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
They retain possession. Johnson against Beal. Back to Johnson. Bridges, right side. Pass to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Bridges. And the Nets miss again.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And here's Wright from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Finney-Smith. There's a minute 12 left in the first. Bridges down low, pounded by Beal. Bridges misses. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Beal outside. Right outside. Back to Beal. Pass to Porzingis. It's deflected, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Next ball.
The Nets with the lead. Dinwiddie with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Finney Smith.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Beal outside. Back to right. There's the three. Clock at 6. Kuzma, the pass to right. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wright's got 5 now.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
That's the end of the first quarter, and not much scoring. It remains close.
Your next. You
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Wright in at the point. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Washington trailing.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Now here's Wright. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Bridges passes to Johnson. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Here's Avdia. He takes it in. And he goes in for the dunk.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Outside Johnson. Over Avdia. Here's Claxton. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Claxton's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Right outside. From deep. Brooklyn with the board. Pass to Claxton. No good. And Washington the other way now. It's Wright on the wing. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Wright against Dinwiddie. Wright attacking. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's Bridges. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Finney Smith. Jacks up a 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Wizards with a lead. Now here's Beal. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, BA, I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Here's Finney Smith, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Right outside, pass to Kuzma. There's a minute 47 left in the second period. Beal against Bridges. Here's Porzingis. Knocked loose. Now Wright. Second shot opportunity. Out to Beal. Pass to Kuzma. Gets another look. And stolen by Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Knocked away. Outside Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. 6 to shoot. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. And it's all from three-point range. The Wizards have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Bridges against Beal. Kuzma, right side. Avdia from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Avdia's got 5 now. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Back to Dinwiddie. Bridges, right side. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Johnson passes to Dinwiddie. And the 3 off target. Beal outside. Shot from 16. Here's Wright. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, these teams are going to...
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And while watching it live, it was hard to see whether he beat the clock or not. Looks like he might have been a little late.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in, and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Wizards up by 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Brooklyn trailing.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
We've got Joe Harris. Ben Simmons is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Thomas in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. None, no good. And the Nets with possession here. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Outside none. Pass to Gafford. Morris outside. 4-3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Here's Thomas. Nunn defends. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Nets lead by 2.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Morris against Curry. Morris passes to Nunn. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Gill. Morris outside. Gafford with the ball. Second chance shot. And that's off the glass and in.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Brooklyn shooting around 35% from the field so far. Curry against Morris. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside none. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And now the Nets on the break. Here's O'Neal, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Morris outside from behind the arc. Oh, stolen by Harris. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. The three from Curry. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Timeout, Washington.
T-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. And the Wizards making a change here. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggle to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's got 6. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Now Morris. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. They kick it out to Porzingis. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Claxton. Bridges outside. Outside Johnson. Dinwiddie left side. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball hits the trifecta, and the Nets lead by 9.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Beal. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
That free throw misses.
Standing at 7-3, we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis, a fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Nets.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Here's Claxton. Morris against Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Bridges. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Beal outside. From the top of the key, he buries it. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Bridges outside. Puts up a three, and the net's another three. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Into the lane. Out to Bridges. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Morris against Dinwiddie. Pass to Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. Three-pointer, Beal. Pure from three-point range. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Outside Finney-Smith. Beal against Bridges. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Gafford. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Beal outside. Driving to the basket, and then Beal with the dunk.
Talk about trusting Beal in the big moments. No matter the stakes, he can find a shot.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges from outside the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Up top, Morris. On the wing, Kuzma. Beal outside. 5 on the clock. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Nice D from Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. To stop the drought. Misses off the right iron. Porzingis with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Beal to pass to Porzingis. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Morris. There's the triple. Not going to go that time.
Questionable shot selection of that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges. He's guarded by Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges misses.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Morris on the wing. Beal against Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Oh, a bona fide superstar in this league. Beal looking to help his team close strong. They need these points badly.
So he gets them both.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
At the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throw. He put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
Get loud, everyone. Let's give it up for Team Hart.
Morris passes to Beal. Lets it fly. And another miss by Washington. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks.
R.J. Barrett.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Finney-Smith. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Out to Bridges. Launches it. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Outside Hart. About a minute into this first quarter. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Robinson passes to Randall. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by New York. And yep, it's good.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Randall outside. Outside Hart. No good from outside.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Brunson against Dinwiddie. Barrett passes to Randall. Pulls it from the top of the key, and it's in there.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside Johnson. Got a hand on it.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
Pass to Robinson. Oh, they pick off the pass. Bridges down low. He's covered by Hart. Here's Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. The shot misses. And New York will come the other way. A minute 39 left to play in the first quarter.
Well, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Here's Finney-Smith following the bucket by the Knicks. Here's Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 19-20 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
Now here's Randall. And the three-pointer goes. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Randall has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Offensive rebound. Outside Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. The 3. Here's Claxton. Oh, And there's a one-hand jam.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Now here's Randall. 7 points in the game. Here's Brunson. Here's Barrett. Here's Randall. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Bridges. Takes a turnaround, Jay. That one's wide left. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Tie game in Brooklyn. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Your next youth team. Let's go, everyone.
Man, this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And that one's good for Brunson.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Johnson. Hard against Bridges. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bridges has got 6 points. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Barrett. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He just saw an open lane and went on the attack.
Freight train coming. He goes right up with it. Randall with it. From deep. The rebound by Bridges. Inside. Dinwiddie, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Barrett finds Hart. Back to Barrett. Outside Hart. Randall outside. That won't go either for Randall.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Over Brunson. It's stolen by Hart. And he's all alone. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Julius Randle in the open floor can be a real problem, and shows you that right there.
The Nets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. On the wing, Finney-Smith. It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Dinwiddie outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit from in close.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
For 3, Robinson. Brooklyn with the board.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
Dinwiddie outside. Out to Bridges. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
And even though Finney Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
Now here's Johnson. Bridges with it. Randall's in his pocket. Here's Finney Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Josh Hart.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
29 seconds left in the first half of this one. Randall outside. Pass to Hart. Outside for Randall. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Hart from long range. And the Knicks miss again. From deep three-point range. Ooh, he released it in time. But thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
20. The Knicks, 21.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
His power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Derrick Rose, Obi Toppin out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Curry. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Now Quickly. Here's Rose. And he banks in the layup. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Quickly, passes to Rose. Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Thomas. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Grimes. Toppin outside. Rose right side. And the shot goes in. And now it's a 5-point Knick lead.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And here's Quickly. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Grimes. Toppin outside. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Quickly. O'Neal pulls it in. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want the ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Toppin outside. Nice look on this one. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Knicks lead by 3. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Curry against Rose. Pass to Thomas. Back to Curry. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Can't hit that one. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Grimes. Quickly, outside. Here's Grimes. Pounded by Harris. Now here's Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
You can see the athleticism and toughness. Rose becoming exponentially more dangerous the closer he gets to the rim.
Pass to Thomas. The three from Curry. Nails it from 3. Curry's got 5.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Toppin outside. There's the 3. Hauled in by Curry. The Nets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Harris. Cuts off the pass. Rose against Curry. Toppin. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harris, and it's blocked. Quickly outside. This one for 3. Knicks keep it alive. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Brunson. Tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks. They lead by 4.
You're next.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Finney-Smith. Bridges left side. Second chance effort. Here's Claxton. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. The Knicks with the lead. Hart passes to Brunson. Back to Hart. Pulls up. Brooklyn with the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
It's stolen by Hart. Randall against Johnson. Here's Brunson. Hart from long range. Here's Randall. And the Knicks miss again.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
To the inside. Finney-Smith takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Dorian Finney-Smith using that athleticism, the size, the length, the rim touch to go through contact. Nicely done.
Now here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Oh, he picked him clean. Now here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Hart. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Here's Finney-Smith. And that one is hammered home.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Robinson passes to Barrett. Randall finds Brunson. Randall a screen on Dinwiddie. Back to Randall. Johnson with the defensive effort. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. To the middle. Robinson with a steal. Pass to Hart. Stolen by Bridges. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. It's Johnson with a drive. So it'll be 2 free and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
The previous play is under review.
challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And that one's good for Brunson.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And the Nets with possession here, following the bucket by the Knicks. Dinwiddie against Brunson, just 3 to shoot. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 2.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Now here's Robinson. Brunson passes to Barrett. The putback.
You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith.
No easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority. Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Brooklyn making some changes. Simmons has checked in for Finney-Smith. And it's Thomas in for Johnson. Open shot from Brunson. Brooklyn with the board. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Screen by Claxton. Shoots it from the corner. And he buries it.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And he's easily led the way on the board tonight.
He's competed for every missed.
To the Bills, be the Wizzards off the tip. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3. Now here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Randall. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Now, here is Morris. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Smart play by Beal. Just gets set up in prime scoring position. He knows what to do from there.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Shoots the 3. New York, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Gafford throws it down.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There at the pass to Hart. Out to Barrett. Takes a 3. Porzingis with the rebound. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Beal. And he drives in. Here's Morris. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. The Knicks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Now the pass to Hart. Fires for 3. Kept alive by New York. No one near Randall as he lets it go. New York missing again. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. PA?
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties where we operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height, he's got the length. When he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
Outside Beal. Spins. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Brunson. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Hart. He kicks to Randall. Robinson dishes to Randall. Passes it to Barrett. From downtown. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Barrett had some time to focus there. He made that one count.
Here's Morris. Robinson with the block. Three-pointer, Randall. Here's Brunson. The putback, Barrett. Great positioning on the putback.
And Barrett does have the size to go in there and mix it up.
Morris outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside. Here's Beal to stop the run. Kept alive. Back to Porzingis. Over Brunson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis. When he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
It's Hart on the wing. Three-pointer. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Brunson against Morris. And it's Beal in the corner. Over Hart. Beal finds Morris. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And the horn signals the end of the first. And not a lot of scoring yet in this one, Clark. And we'll be back.
DC family, a big round of applause for your Wizzards.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside for Beal. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game is played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Morris looking over the floor. From 15 feet away. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma kicks to Beal. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot, no good. The Wizards with the lead.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Porzingis finds Kuzma. Out to Porzingis. Gafford inside. Defended by Hart. Gafford misses. The Knicks shooting like 21% from the field so far. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And Beal finds a way to the bucket. How'd he do that?
New York trailing. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Goes up on the wing. Here's Hart. No good there. Now Washington takes it the other way. Left side, Beal to the right side. Gafford passes to Porzingis. Back to Gafford. Out to Porzingis. Wizards passing it around. Tries the spin move. Here's Morris. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Brunson. This is to Randall. Porzingis with the steal. Morris against Brunson. It's stolen by Randall. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Brunson's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Morris kicks to Porzingis. Outside for Beal. To the middle. Stolen by Brunson. Hart the pass to Brunson. Here's Robinson outside for Randall. Hart wide open. He fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Morris passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Brunson scanning the floor. Robinson a screen on Morris. Brunson with a clean look. And the 3 off target. Wizards have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Gafford throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Brunson finds Hart. Now here's Barrett. Back to Hart. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Wizards lead by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough. But in the end, for the length and longevity of his career was the smart work for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Avdia out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Kispert. And it's Wright in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Pass to Kispert. Kicks it to Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Got to keep Taj out of the post. How many of those have we seen?
Pass to Quickly. And there's the drive. And he dunks it down.
And that's an explosive move to the rim right there. Teammates are just loving that one.
They sure are, GA. He was soaring through the air. A wide open look here for Wright. Off target from outside. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. Toppin kicks to Quickly. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Now, here's Toppin. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. For the lead. And the shot is long.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Kispert wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kispert's got his first 3 points of the game. Right against Rose. There's the pass to Grimes. He kicks to Toppin. Offensive rebound. Outside Rose. Passes it to Grimes. And here is Quickly. Defended by Nunn. The kick out to Rose. Grimes passes to Rose. Now the dish to Toppin. Back to Rose. Takes the 3. Rebound by Kispert. Wizards leading by 3. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You've got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really important.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Nunn. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Offline with his 3. Knicks trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
they get it back. Grimes passes to Toppin. Here's quickly. Second chance shot. Goes up again. Hartenstein. And at last, they get one to fall.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And Wright kicks to Avdia. Now, here's Kispert. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Pass to Quickly. 1:05 left in the third. The pass to Hartenstein. Here's Grimes. To the paint. Gibson with the steal. Cuts off the pass. Quickly the pass to Hartenstein. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Kispert. Tight defense on him. And he banks in the lane. Kispert's got 5.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Passes to Grimes. Back to Toppin. Inside. Deflects the pass. 6 to shoot. Right against Rose. Avdia kicks to right. He got it up. Takes it inside. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced to the wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the small forward. Hart kicks to Barrett. Back to Hart. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And Bradley Beal rising up that time.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. Trailing by 5. Pass to Hart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Josh Hart
First team foul.
always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team. And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, RJ was going to score either through you or over you. That's a nice finish there.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Takes a shot at the elbow. That one wide left.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Outside, Porzingis. Nice move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on R.J. Barrett.
You can hear the coaches from the sideline saying, stay down. You can't fall for the pump fake, but Porzingis adept at it there.
And he's good on the second. Knicks trail by 7. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Barrett kicks to Randall. Out to Barrett. Here's Hart. New York, no good that time either.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Beal dishes to Morris. Shoots over Brunson. Morris, no good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes. New York back.
And Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
.157 left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Porzingis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knicks trail by 8. And the rejection by Gafford. Kuzma outside. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Randall with the block.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
Barrett for 3 to end the cold streak. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. In the corner, it's Gafford. Outside, Porzingis. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Spins. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Good at getting defenders to compromise on the inside. Kuzma drawing a foul that time.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9. New York shooting terribly up to this point. Just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Here's Brunson. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. And Washington the other way now. 32 seconds left in the fourth. A 3 from Porzingis. It's rebounded by New York.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Wizzards basketball.
$19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Beal. Tries the spin move. Gafford sets the pick for Beal. And so it's the Wizards with the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. And Brooklyn has possession, following the bucket by the Wizards. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. He can't hit that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Morris outside. Pass to Porzingis. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Nets. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Drives to the hoop. Tries again. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Now Morris. Beal outside. Tries to spin move. Out to the right wing. Here's Porzingis. Here's Gafford. Goes back up. Deflected. And they're able to recover. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Beal. Beal with the dunk.
One of the most desired trade targets in the league. Seemingly every year, Beal is just a baller.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Beal left side. Now here's Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. Clock is at 3. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. Shoots over Beal. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Porzingis has got 5.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Out left to the wing. Back to Johnson. Bridges outside. Dinwiddie outside. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Morris against Dinwiddie. That three's off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Beal outside. Now here's Kuzma. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Brooklyn trailing. To the paint. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Launches a 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Morris with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Outside Porzingis. And he drives in. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. He's got 9.
And taking huge strides. Porzingis really gets it going on the drive.
Bridges outside. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges finds Johnson. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Washington.
DC fans, a big round of applause for your Wizards.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards. On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. They've got Johnson, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. The Wizards with a lead. Morris outside. Left side Porzingis. Back to Morris. Pass to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Timeout called. Brooklyn. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And Guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now. No question.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Morris passes to Beal. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. His first shot coming late. Here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges, shoots over Beal, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
Here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. He buries it from 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And here's Morris. Here's Beal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Got to be cautious guarding Beal because he's skilled at drawing contact while shooting.
And Beal drops them both.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Now here's Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. From downtown. That shot missing. And Washington the other way now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Finney-Smith. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Morris passes to Beal. A minute 53 left in the half. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Beal. And the Wizards lead by 12. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. Out to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Driving in. He's off on that one. Beal with some nice D. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Porzingis. Morris outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. For Washington, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Bridges outside. And so it's the Washington Wizards. All right, good stuff, Allie.
Your Wizards, 27. The Nets, 11.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Kendrick Nunn, Denny Avdia out there with Kispert. Then it's still on right, and it's Gibson in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Washington right now. A full line change here for Brooklyn. Now here's Wright. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. It's Avdia on the wing. On the take. Basket counts. Avdia's got his first basket.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. Now Harris. Avdia pulls it in.
Normally he drains that.
About a minute played here in the second half. Right against Curry. Here's Avdia. The kick out to Nunn. Right on the left side. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Well, the Nets shooting just around 26% for the game. The 3 ball. And the Nets get it back. Harris outside. Fires for 3. It doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. It's stolen. And now the Nets on the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Spins. None with a bucket.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
The Nets have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to O'Neal. Harris on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. O'Neal misses. The Wizards have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing grant.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
And the basket by Curry. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Curry against Wright. Pass to Avdia. Gibson with it. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Avdia can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Thomas. And here's Curry. Hounded by Wright. The crossover. Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Down low. Here's Gibson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Wizards lead by 18. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. And the Nets shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Here's Thomas. The 3 from Curry. The kick out to Simmons. Pass to Curry. Back to Harris. Another shot.
Wizards foul. Taj Gibson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Full 24-second shot clock. 41 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Curry. And at last, they get one to fall. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter. The Wizards have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Right outside. The kick out to Nunn. Back to Wright. Yep, that one goes. Wright's got his first 2 points.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
For 3, O'Neal. Rebound, Washington. Here's Avdia. And he banks in the layup. Avdia's got his second basket of the game.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort.
And so it's the Washington Wizards ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Finney-Smith. 2 points. That one goes.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Morris outside. Kuzma outside. Pass to Beal. Outside Porzingis. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Bridges finds Johnson. And there's the drive. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Washington. Here's Morris. Beal outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. Morris outside. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. And the Wizards lead by 18.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Pass to Claxton. Over to the wing. Back to Johnson. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Kuzma outside. Back to Morris. Beal left side. Plenty of space. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
The consistency of Beal's scoring has been terrific. And, of course, his teammates keep working hard to facilitate to him.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Left side Porzingis. Bridges against Beal. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Claxton. Three-pointer, Bridges sends it home from three-point land.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Pass to Beal. 1:36 left in the final quarter. The layup misses. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Wizards.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
It's just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Bradley Beal.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Drops in the three.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Tries the spin move. Beal, the pass to Morris. On the wing, Kuzma. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bridges on the attack.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
At the line for the Nets.
Bridges hits them both. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Tries yet again. Out to Bridges. Launches it. Fires in the triple.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And so it's Washington with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
So the Nets starting five, we've got Bridges, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Finney-Smith, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Randall outside. And it's blocked. Bridges against Hart. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. And guys, obviously, that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get peaked for the challenge.
Well, thank you, David. Count it.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Doris, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total with one playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now. Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Drops in the layup for 2. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The pass to Randall. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. To the left wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target from three-point range. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hart the pass to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Out to Barrett. And to get open is Robinson. And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Brunson.
Well, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations. And we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
There's a screen to the inside. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for New York. Brunson with a clean look. And he overshot that one, missing. Nets trail by 3. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And so it's New York with it, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Hart, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Bridges. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. No good from Finney-Smith. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. Hart kicks to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
1:04 left to play here in the first. Bridges inside. Defended by Hart. Robinson with the block. Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Randall finds Hart. Now, here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Bridges outside. 30 seconds left to play in the first. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Brunson. Randall outside. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Knicks lead.
Your Knicks City Kings. Here they are, fans.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Johnson, and it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got the lead up to 4 now for New York.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
Johnson dishes to Bridges. Back to Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. 8 away. Unable to get that one. So New York will take it the other way. Barrett kicks to Randall. Here's Brunson. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Mikal Bridges picks one up. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now here's Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul.
And that one falls for Bridges. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Randall outside. From 18 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Johnson down low. Robinson on him. Back to Johnson. And that one is hammered home.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Brunson. Passes it to Hart. Latrey. And finished off by Robinson.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Dinwiddie against Brunson. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years. Assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell spark. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Bridges. Defended by Hart. Bridges passes to Claxton. Clock at 6. They get it back. Dinwiddie. Johnson kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. In the corner, it's Bridges. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Now here's Brunson. Randall left side. And the pass to Brunson. And here is Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson the pass to Hart. Unloads. Brunson no good. Nets trail by 3. Bridges attacking. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Johnson. And it's all evened up. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Hart the pass to Randall. Dish now to Barrett. Pass to Brunson. And shot on the way. Here's Robinson. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges, no one around him. A miss that time. Would have put him up. It's a tie game in New York. Thank you, David. And we'll be...
The Knicks, 21. The Nets, 21.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Emmanuel quickly out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Curry. On the wing, Harris. Outside for Curry. Passes it to O'Neal. For 3, Harris. The shot misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Rose passes to Toppin. Good on the bucket.
Boy, what a play by Obi Toppin, a guy who's going to improve every year. He's got tremendous work ethic.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Here's Hartenstein. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Quickly against Thomas. Toppin, no one around him. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now a 6-point Knicks lead.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Grimes passes to Hartenstein. Here's Quickly. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Quickly's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
On its way from Curry for 2. Misses off the right iron.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
From past the arc. Rose Gets it quickly. Fires from the wing. Offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here's Curry with the three. Here's O'Neal. Here's Simmons, and there's the feed to O'Neal. Here's Thomas. Simmons trying to get open. And the wide open shot from Rose. Connects from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And as he's tried to preserve his body to play a complete season, Rose has begun to lean more on that outside jumper.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. New York with the ball. They've gone on a 13-0 run. You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel Quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. But Quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's Johnson. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Here's Dinwiddie. He takes it in. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And the Knicks miss again. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Bridges passes to Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Nets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. Pass to Brunson. The pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room.
Your Knicks City Kings. Get on your
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nets trail by 10, setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Bridges shot, good. Brunson with it. Pass to Hart. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Finney-Smith, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Randall. Here's Barrett. And that'll be 2 for. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that the previous play is in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Nets trail by 9. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. There's the screen. Sinks the three-pointer.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Lillard finds Brunson. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And that's now 9 points for Julius Randle.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Back to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Johnson. Dishes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Brunson with the ball. Bridges with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Randall grabs the board. New York leading by 8. Hart the pass to Randall. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. From the arc. Cracks in the tray.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
There's the pass to Randall. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Feeds to Robinson. New York again turning it over. Nets trail by 5. Here's Dinwiddie on the wing. Bridges.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Now here's Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And now that's 11 points for Julius Randle. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Slammed in by Bridges.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
The Knicks leading by 3. This is it to Randall. Back to Brunson. That's to Hart. At the elbow, it's Robinson. And there's the pass to Hart. There's the triple.
Juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
45-40. Bridges outside. Over Hart. Over to the left wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target from outside. Hart the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Flying high and throwing it
down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Runs in the pass to Hart. Dinwiddie against Brunson. Great crossover to get free. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Dinwiddie finds Bridges. And so it's the Knicks with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for...
be the Wizzards off the tip. Now Morris. Now Washington starting 5. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the 5. Now here's Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Washington with the ball. After the basket by New York. Beal, the pass to Morris. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And here's Morris. Beal right side. Back to Morris. Pass to Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
The defense trying everything on Mitchell Robinson. He stays cool, collected. He'll collect foul shots. And the Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of the roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Beal. Right side, Porzingis. There's the triple. Randall pulls down the board. And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than 1 season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Now here's Hart. The 3. Goes up again. Barrett passes to Brunson. Randall outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Outside for Randall. Pass to Brunson. And here's Robinson. He's guarded by Gafford. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Morris on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Beal. Clock at 6. Pass to Morris. Fires from the wing. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Brunson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Hart. Let's go with a 3. Here's Robinson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The coaching staff likes this. Mitchell Robinson down there and drawing fouls.
Mitchell Robinson.
And no luck that time either. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Now here's Morris. Back to Porzingis. A shot to stop the drought. Here's Gafford. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Gafford. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Knicks ball.
New York has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Now here's Randall. Over Porzingis. It's off his leg. The official saying it was kicked. .44 seconds left in the opening quarter. Robinson in the post. He's guarded by Gafford. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Randall.
Footwork, some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
Beal left side. They kick it out to Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. For New York, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Randall outside. To the inside. Robinson. Nice move. And a big finish by Robinson.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
No good on the shot. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Your Knicks City Kings. Time to make some noise.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Now here's Hart. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
This kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Here's Morris. They trail by 6. Got a piece of it. Kuzma against Barrett. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with massive improvement over last year. He could beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flood.
Now here's Morris. Here he goes. Randall pulls down the board. Outside Hart. And they'll get another chance. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Beal. Soft touch off the glass.
That's some flashy footwork there from Bradley Beal.
Here's Brunson. Right side Hart. Brunson finds Randall. And here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Beal outside. He takes it in, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. So the layers, they run pretty deep.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Kuzma. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Now here's Robinson. Shakes him, 6 to shoot, and Gafford with the block. They recover it. Here's Barrett. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the hustle from RJ on the offensive end was tremendous.
Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season, still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by Washington. Randall outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Robinson's got 9.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now Beal. There's 47 seconds left in the second. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
Beal just trying to find the lane to the rim. Something opened up, and he took advantage.
Pass to Randall. 4-3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Porzingis for 3. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And it's now only a 5-point New York lead.
Yeah, Kuzma quick to that ball and then cat-like quickness to get it up.
Outside Brunson. Here's Robinson.
Stay out of the way!
Wow! And that's a double-double for him now.
How about Robinson showing off some creativity down there to get the score?
Beal from outside. No good on the buzzer beater. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Knicks, 23. The Wizzards, 16.
And if you just join it in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Boy, it's been quite a game for Mitchell Robinson.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. They've got Kispert. DeLon Wright is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Gibson in at the center position. The Knicks with the lead. Quickly with the ball. Toppin outside. Back to Rose. Toppin outside. Can't get it to drop. And Washington the other way now. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brendan.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. You saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper. That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Outside Nunn. He gets it in there. Nunn's got his first bucket in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Rose. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Here's Wright. 7-point differential. Outside Nunn. Pass to Kispert. 19-footer. And Washington again with the bucket. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Quickly outside. Back to Rose. No good. A bit long that time. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Inside. Oh, it's stolen away. Back to Quickly. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Quickly.
Emmanuel Quickly at the line. 2 shots.
And Quickly drops them both. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Quickly. To the left side wing. Here's Toppin. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
1-2.
Now here's Wright. Nunn with it. Picked up by Rose. Back to Wright. Just 4 to shoot. An open look for Nunn. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Quickly outside. Here's Rose. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Grimes. Second chance shot. Count the basket.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide open shooter.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
And here's Wright from the arc. He drops it from range. Wright's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Now here's Rose. Back to Quickly. Out to Rose. Pass to Hartenstein. The rebound by the Wizards. It's Avdia on the wing, guarded by Quickly. And here's Wright from the arc. And again, Washington with a triple. There's 6 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Quickly from outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 3 quarters of play and a close one here.
And a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Brunson against Morris. Brunson passes to Barrett. Now here's Brunson, tightly guarded. Now the Wizards in transition. Kuzma outside. Morris outside. To the wing, right side. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Top of the key. That shot missing. New York trailing. Now Barrett. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Morris down low. Brunson defending. Porzingis against Randall. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Now here's Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. It's stolen by Kuzma. Here's Beal, and he'll draw the foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have a chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Brunson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Beal outside. Driving inside, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Just such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
Outside Brunson. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Morris outside. Porzingis passes to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Morris with it. They kick it out to Porzingis. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one.
Porzingis wanting it and gets it.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Fires the 3. Brunson misses.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And out of bounds, the Knicks will take it.
And if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Brunson passes to Barrett. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
RJ Barrett wanting the ball and coming through. That was critical.
Brunson against Morris. Here's Beal. There's the drive. And then Beal with the dunk.
You gotta believe in Beal. You can see why.
The Knicks have gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Screen by Robinson. Brunson misses. Washington has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Outside Porzingis. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Knicks ball.
41 seconds left in the game. Outside Brunson. Hart from long range. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Somebody not alert to block out the wide frame of Julius Randle, who gets in there after the loose ball.
Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Beal. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randle pulls down the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And so it's Washington who scrapes by.